Hey, what's up, you fitters? This is Isaac, and today I'm here with Kathy. She's a nutritionist in Gig Harbor. She has her master's degree in nutrition. She's a registered dietitian. And you're also on a Cherry Luck board. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm on what?
A Cherry Luck? Your Cherry Luck for the vegetarian?
Oh, Cherry Elect. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Yeah. So the Vegetarian Nutrition Dietetic Practice Group of the formerly American Dietetic Association, now Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Everybody has to say that now. But basically, that's just a practice group. There's all types of specialties, and I just happen to be on that one too because I'm interested in that type of diet. But I see clients of all types: meat eaters, omnivores, pescatarians, vegetarians, vegans, all types of clients.
All right, excellent, Kathy. Hey, would you tell us a little bit about your office here? Tell me a little bit about this organic chart.
Oh, okay, the organic chart. Well, as we know, organic food is very expensive, so usually more than conventional. So if you have to pick and choose of what will be organic and what not, these are some different ones that you can choose that are organic. So, like for example, the ones that are not on here, you might go ahead and get conventional sometimes. And earlier you were asking me about this as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, correct. Tell me about that.
These are, as a lot of dietitians out there know, are the food models, and they're really good for showing portion sizes. So, although I love mashed potatoes, I'm sorry to say that that is a serving.
That's one serving of mashed
That's
potatoes.
one serving, and
So guys,
I have all kinds of food models on here.
If you're eating more than that, that's too much, right?
It's my all-time favorite. I do like pasta, I have to admit. Where's my little pasta? Some dietitians have tons of these things. So I don't have my macaroni. Anyway, this is rice, and this is pinto beans. So these are all servings, and I think especially when people eat out, they probably eat a whole lot more than this. Unfortunately, because the restaurants, they dole out bigger sizes.
That's true. So this is a servings of vegetables. Is that correct? Is that one serving of vegetables?
This one is one serving,
okay.
And this is another serving. And the new My Plate, which has replaced the pyramid, says half plate vegetables. So, and then you could do a starch here like this. And then you have your protein. This is a fish. We have tofu in here. And you can put different things. So basically a quarter protein, quarter starch, and then half vegetables or vegetables and fruit.
Okay, well tell me a little bit, how many servings of vegetables do you recommend in general for someone?
Oh gosh.
What do they recommend?
They recommend at least 5 to 9 per day. Mm-hmm. So it really depends on your age and your size and many different things like that.
Okay.
So
excellent.
It's always more is better.
Kathy, were you here on the newspaper here? Tell me a little bit about what this was.
Oh, that was here in Gig Harbor, and basically, well, that's when I first started opening my business. And in the picture, you can see different healthy sweets and treats. Basically, one of my passions is saying, well, why do you have to not have chocolate cake? Just make the chocolate cake healthier. Or if the kids want treats or cookies, why can't you make those healthier? And so healthy that they almost could replace a meal. They're so healthy. So that's, as you can see there, that's some of the things that I was doing.
That's amazing, Kathy. I love that.
Thank you.
Now tell me a little bit about this salad.
Oh, this is a poster that was really cool. I like educational posters. And these are 2 salads, but one has almost 1,000 calories and one has less than 200. And the reason why is because here they've kind of loaded up on a lot of the calorie dense items like the cheese and the dressing and croutons. And they have sunflower seeds listed kind of on the naughty side, but that's really, sunflower seeds are actually quite good for you. So I would probably move that over here to the good side. But in general, I see their idea, though, that you can actually get carried away with calories in a salad. And it's supposed to be a health food, so health meal.
That's true. I see the croutons on there. Of course, we know that's starchy carbohydrate mixed into your salad. That's excellent. Anything you'd like to add on that salad sheet there that you know?
To add?
Yeah, a little bit on the dressings. Why don't we talk about the dressings a little bit? What kind of dressings do you recommend for salads?
Well, I like to do just like a typical oil and vinegar or one infused with herbs or something like that, and as opposed to some of because a lot of the bottled ones have a lot of additives and flavor enhancers like oxidized yeast extract or MSG, and so that can give people headaches and different symptoms if they're sensitive to that.
Good.
And a lot of sodium a lot of times.
Wow.
And of course the fat. So.
Exactly. Now tell me a little bit about this food shelf here, Kathy.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not for everybody, but it's a lot of general health foods. Like, for example, a pack of tuna wouldn't be good for a vegetarian. So, but in general, these are some healthy items. Like, for example, if someone wanted soda, there's actually sodas out now. They're really not that bad. This is Zevia, sweetened with stevia. And some people look at that and say, oh, that's Splenda. No, it's not Splenda. Let's see what else.
Now tell me your opinion on stevia versus Splenda.
I was just asking that a few minutes ago. But anyway, with that, it's all been approved to be safe, but at the same time, Splenda uses is a chemically altered sugar So they're taking out an a hydroxy, and then they're putting in the chlorine or chloride. They're changing the molecular structure of the sugar, whereas with, for example, Truvia right here has a blend of stevia and erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol. And although it's still processed, to me it just sounds a little healthier. And you can get raw stevia too.
Okay.
So this one has a little bit better aftertaste than just raw stevia.
Okay, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the rest besides the soda.
The what?
About the rest of the shelf. So
oh, the rest of the
shelf.
Okay,
here, yes.
Well, let's see here. For example, Greek yogurt is very popular right now, and for those who eat dairy, it does have a good calcium and protein content, very much so. And you can get that in low fat or 0% fat. And there's just a lot of different things. Beans are always a good part of diet for a lot of people. Beans and nuts and seeds, and if they're not sensitive to those things. And for example, this is a good cereal because it has, you know, very, very low sugar. Very low sugar. It's got a good crunch, and you can actually mix that with the Truvia, and it'd be quite sweet, actually. And it has a high protein content. You always want to look for very low sugar and high protein content.
Tell me about this one. I haven't seen this Uncle Sam's. What is the protein
Yeah, it's a very
content
low
on here?
profile one. You don't see this with the Saturday morning commercials.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, so
7 grams of protein.
Yeah,
That's very good.
Exactly. 7 grams. That's very high. And then the sugar is less than 1 gram.
There you go.
So you can add your own sugar substitute if you want to make it sweet.
And most of these
it's got
carbs
a good crunch
here.
too. Very
Tell
good
me,
crunch.
where are these carbs from? So we got whole wheat kernels, whole flax seeds, salt, barley, malt. And so that's a pretty clean cereal. There's not a whole lot of stuff like you're going to see.
See how the list is so small? That's what you're looking for. And so, yeah, you're always looking for a list that's pretty short, unless it's just all just really Whole Foods or something, you know.
Tell me a little bit about these whole wheat sesame crackers. I haven't seen these before.
Which one?
Right over here, the 100% whole wheat stone ground sesame crackers.
Oh yeah, these are actually Armenian, and I'm half Armenian, so I'm a little bit biased on it. So anyway, right here, these are, I think the ingredient list was very long. It was, let's see here. It was actually a very long list, if I can find it.
The ingredients are 100% organically grown, whole of the wheat, flour, stone ground clover, honey, sesame oil, dairy butter.
Oh, I didn't know it had dairy butter in it.
Tell me a little bit, what's dairy butter?
I could have sworn I read this, I was going to turn that to a joke, I could have sworn that I had read this before and it said just like almost whole wheat and that was about it, but it does have a few other things. It's still pretty short though.
What is this dairy butter? Why does it say dairy butter compared to regular butter?
Well, they're just adding another word really because it's just butter.
Okay.
So I don't know why they're saying dairy butter.
Okay, that's excellent to know. Excellent.
I'd have to think about that one for a minute. I think that's pretty much fine.
Okay.
So anything else like that?
Yeah, tell me a little about these quinoa flakes.
Alright. So quinoa flakes can be made as a hot cereal and other different things. You can add it to different things. Quinoa is a seed that is actually the carbohydrate that has actually a complete protein in it. So it has all the amino acids. So, you know, if you want to try a different protein instead of steak, you could try some quinoa.
Perfect.
It has all of it, and it has 0 cholesterol, lots of fiber, 0 cholesterol. It's very good. This is also very good for people who are gluten intolerant or have celiac. And so they even have pasta made out of quinoa and corn as a blend. So very, very good. It's becoming much more popular now.
Popcorn. I know so many people, my clients, will eat popcorn.
Now that was a sample that got stuck up there. I have not screened it.
Oh, you haven't screened that? Okay.
Well,
show me your process, how you analyze this, how you would look through here.
If it would go here on my good list? Okay.
Yeah, how you would screen it and you would say this is a good popcorn compared to maybe a less desirable popcorn.
Well, this is now, I have to admit, this is not without a microscope. I mean, you could get really detailed on some of this, but if you're just in a hurry and want something general, you would probably look for, like for a popcorn, I would look for... one thing I always look at to see how is it flavored or what kind of seasonings you're adding to it. And there's artificial flavor here, which kind of bothers me because that can actually mean like an MSG derivative or autolyzed yeast type.
Is that what artificial flavoring means? It's kind of mystery
mean.
meat flavors?
Exactly. It's like a broad overall term, and it can be used for all kinds of things, and they don't have to always tell you what's in there. And so I kind of wish they would do that, and you know. So whole grain, that's a good start, but 100%. Popcorn in general is a very good snack. You know, it's high fiber, and it's just good. And I just like to basically just get the kernels and pop it up in an air popper, you know, without it having to have all these other ingredients in it. And that way you could kind of spray it with some type of, you know, olive oil spray or something like that if you just had to have something on it. Maybe just a dash of salt.
Wow, that is amazing. Just going over the shelf and spending a few minutes with you, you're just learning so much. So tell me a little bit, Kathy. Obviously, you're very, very knowledgeable. If someone was watching this video right now and wanted to learn more about you and your business and maybe contact you, because I know you do consultations here, but you also do home consultations, how would they find more information out about you?
Well, they can go to my website at lighthouse-nutrition.com.